Welcome to WinSouls TV. This is your host, Jeff Thomas. So I have a very short message today. It's geared toward specific people that are, very passionate about the Lord. It is a trapping that Satan loves to use, and I want to warn you guys of it. And it all has to do with putting on a performance for God or of God. And what do I mean by that? Basically, you can have you're developing a strong relationship with the Lord, you're moving toward God, but somewhere along the way you get so involved and engrossed with the very things that He can do for you versus going to the source, versus being in love with Him, versus doing those specific things out of your love for the Lord and your love for your brothers and your sisters. So putting on a performance of God, an example of that would be, going to a grocery store and praying over people. And this is a perfect example because I used to do this. And praying over people to be seen by people. There was a time period where I was doing that genuinely. And then slowly but surely, Satan began to sneak in, and it became more about me and what I looked like, and then hoping that the Lord would accompany me on that journey. You see? Hoping that the Lord would accompany me on my plan and my idea of what the expression of Him should look like. Now, on the outward, yes, it looks like, I'm out there doing exactly what He has told us to do, the Great Commission, and I'm out there healing the sick, raising the dead, casting out demons, praying over people. Yeah, and that's all fine and good. There's no problem with that. The only problem is that my mental state, the state by which I was out there doing it, wasn't for the glorification of God. It was so that people would notice me as a Christian that I guess had a deeper relationship with the Lord. But the thing that you will notice about Christians that have a strong and deep relationship with the Lord is that they're humble. They're humble simply because they know and they understand that it's never been about them. It's never been about them. It's always been about God. And so the closer and the deeper and the more time that you spend with the Lord, the less you are shown, the less you are concerned about yourself. It's always been and always will be about the Lord. And so with that said, be careful of that trapping because it will sneak in subtly. It will sneak in subtly, maybe in the form of somebody not giving you credit for you praying over them, or somebody, not necessarily thanking you for whatever it is that you did. Maybe you fed the homeless or something. Maybe somebody didn't thank you. And pay attention to how you felt on the inside. And if you feel a certain way, like you deserve some type of recognition, then you might have to check yourself. You may have to check yourself. And honestly, you may have to go on a fast to humble yourself before the Lord. And so with that said, I just wanted to let you guys know that is the warning that the Lord wants you guys to understand and to hear, and be very careful when you are out there doing the specific things that the Word tells us to do, but also in that moment be led of the Spirit, because He will direct your path and He will make your way straight and plain, and He'll keep you on the narrow path. You guys be blessed. Have a good one.